Welcome back to WHHI-TV. We are now joined by Town Councilman Joe Lee from Port Royal. How are you?
I'm great.
Good to have you back.
Wayne, good to be here.
So, Water Festival, it's Beaufort Water Festival, but Port Royal is every bit the part of it, especially this year. And how does it impact you guys?
Well, first of all, we're attached to the Water Festival by the river behind us,
yeah.
So it's pretty close. Second, this year we've hosted the fishing tournament in Port Royal, and we've also hosted the cornhole tournament. So it's a shared venue of events because there's so many of them going on, and we're really pleased that we were able to do that this year and help out.
I'm sure a lot of the economic impact is felt in Port Royal as well.
Yeah, and it spills over everywhere. So I mean, the whole northern part of the county benefits from this. So we're happy. Yeah.
Joe, this year is even more special for Port Royal because there's a unique connection. The water is our connection, but right. Those that don't know Port Royal, right there.
Right there, right on my shoulder.
Not like it's far away. It's our neighbor, our brother, our sister city, but it is a special year for Port Royal.
It sure is, Mayor. We're so proud this year that the Commodore is Brandy Gray, who's fifth generation Port Royalite. And I don't think people realize how many years she put in volunteering to get to this point. Now, Brandy, how many years was it?
16.
16 years to get to be a Commodore. So it is a huge accomplishment, and I think we're even more proud of her because this past, when she received her jacket last year at this time, it was her great uncle, Sammy, who put the jacket on her, and he has since passed away. He didn't have an opportunity to see her in this great position of being the Commodore. So we're really, really pleased about that.
And so do you have any special plans to honor Brandy?
We have some surprises coming up, and I will
Close your ears.
I will just say that at the Water Festival on the Jumbotron, we will have some surprises. So so look forward to it, and we'll be showing off a lot of stuff. So.
Very cool.
What do you want folks to do when they visit the Water Festival this year?
Well, I think the thing that we want them to do is be able to take a few minutes and come to Port Royal and visit the town, come see some of our great restaurants, and relax, go to our rookery and the wetlands, and get some time away from the hub and bub and come back and enjoy the evening events here at the Water Festival.
I just butt in 1 second and say, if you've never done it, one of the most fun things to do is to go to Dockside, Port Royal's anchor restaurant, really.
Yeah.
By boat. You go there for dinner, get your boat. There's always room to tie up at the dock there. Go in, have a dinner, cruise home as under the moon. It's really nice, and I hope it should happen not just during Water Festival, but it should happen the 10 months of the year.
Thank you, Mayor. And the other thing about that, we're really happy that these days a lot of those docks are tied up with real, honest-to-God working shrimp boats. So we do have shrimpers back.
You have your day dock, which we're getting. The day dock there.
Yeah, sure do. Tie right up at dockside.
And Port Royal is just a nice change of pace, like you were saying earlier. You know, you come here and thankfully it's going to be really crowded.
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to take a lunch or a dinner, you can just ride right down the road. And what are some of the spots other than Dockside that you would recommend to the folks?
Well, we've got so many unique restaurants that are, I call them funky, but you can tell by the names, things like Moon Doggies and Smoking Plank,
Fat Patties.
So if nothing else, the name will attract you to come to town and have a meal.
Well, and they call it the Water Festival for a reason. So for those of us viewers who are visiting the Water Festival by boat, what are some of the landmarks they can look for, and how do they get over to Port Royal?
Well, it's either upstream or downstream depending on the tide. So if you're going downstream, it's going to be a lot faster to get to Port Royal. But we're just past the Port Royal Landing Marina and under the McTier Bridge, and you're right at the sands. And then beyond that, around the point into Battery Creek is Dockside, and of course that's Paris Island as well. The town is bordered on 3 sides by water, so we're pretty well tied to the water.
Right.
And I think you'll see that in the future, some of the things we're doing along those lines.
One warning is at low tide,
Swing out wide.
Honor the channel mark. Unless you want an afternoon on Saturday.
That's right. That's exactly right.
But yeah, the sands, we were there last month. I mean, what a great place to hit the beach if you're here in town and looking for a beach day.
And get some shark's teeth.
That's right.
And have a good time right on the water.
Yeah, that's a good spot. So what do you want to leave us with today? Just an overall message from you guys.
Well, two things. Come to the water festival and have a good time. And as I like to say to other people, I mean, at the water festival, be sure and plan to come to the 60th water festival. You got a year to plan for that, so sign up now. Get your hotel reservation. I did want to say that Brandy's family will be here helping her celebrate this week, and they've pretty well tied up some of the hotels in town. So they annually are right on the street. I know when the parade's going on, it's her whole family screaming and yelling at us when we go by. So it's a good time.
So you're going to be in the parade too?
Not this year. Not this year. But it's all tied up with the dragon boat. So
okay.
Yeah. So it'd be a good time.
Well, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And be sure to tune in next time for more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.